Hey, what is going on, my specialist SPC here, and welcome to today's video. Today, I'm going to be telling you about the top 10 movies that I have seen in 2018. So guys, this also will be followed up by yet another video, which will be my 10 most anticipated movies of 2019. So guys, I actually went to quite a bit of movies this past year. And it was really hard to actually determine what was going to be on this list. I really had to sit down and think, which movies did I actually really enjoy going to see? Which movies did I really want to go and see? And which ones do I think I could keep off of this list? So I have narrowed it down to the top 10 movies. If you guys would like to see more of these, let me know down in the comments section below. So let's kick things off with number 10. And that being Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, ever since I saw the first Jurassic World, I was so anticipated for this movie. Now, the storyline in this one was actually kind of interesting, if I can be honest. I mean, the fact that the little girl in the movie actually ended up being a clone of the doctor's own daughter. And even currently the destruction of the island, that I could not believe. That was probably the most shocking part of the entire movie. And of course, the crazy ending where the dinosaurs get let out into the world and they are now roaming free. So I'm pretty excited to see how the new Jurassic World is going to tie that all in and maybe even possibly end the entire series. So Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, number 10. Number 9 is the first scary movie on the list, and that is going to be The Strangers Prey at Night. Now, if any of you guys have not seen The First Strangers, I suggest you go and see it. It was an insanely crazy good scary movie. But this one, basically, the three people from the last movie come back, terrorize this family in this, I don't know what you want to call it, resort, I guess you could call it. And basically just end up going on another little killing spree. The one thing I will admit I did not like about this movie is towards the end, they turned the main guy in the middle there. They turned him basically like immortal, it seemed like. But all in all, they gave me the exact same scares as the first one. I liked the family. I liked the different dynamic they did with this movie. So that is why The Strangers Prey at Night comes in at number 9. So, rolling in at number 8 is going to be Marvel's Venom. Now, as much as I did enjoy this movie, I wish it would have been more higher up on the list. This movie did have a couple itty-bitty little problems for me, but other than that, this was a pretty good Marvel movie for the year. I liked all of the dynamics and all the conversations between Eddie Brock and Venom itself. Those were actually probably the best parts of the movie. And not only that, the symbiotes looked absolutely spot on. And of course, at the way end of the movie and the after credit scenes, they did tease that the next movie we will be getting Carnage. So I can't wait to see where this trilogy of movies are going, because I really think in a way they could tie this into the MCU. And I just really think that these movies have major potential in the Marvel Universe. So, Venom is at number 8. Kicking off number 7 is going to be a DC movie, that being Aquaman. Now, I did not do a review for this. I did go see it the other day, and I actually found myself really enjoying this movie. I really didn't think I was going to like it after the kind of flops that the past few DC movies have had. And don't get me wrong, guys, I like the DCEU films. I wasn't a big fan of Man of Steel, but just the way the other movies have been going, I'm also not really the biggest fan of Aquaman, so I wasn't too hyped going to the movie. This movie had a pretty good storyline and introduced us to some new characters. This basically takes place right after Justice League. And not only that, but this had so many good action scenes and had probably one of the better stories of any of the DC movies that have been out in the last few years. So, Aquaman comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is a thriller, and that was A Quiet Place. Now, Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, they are a married couple, and I found it pretty cool that they actually starred in this movie together. And actually, John Krasinski actually made this movie, but this movie kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. I literally, watching this movie without anybody talking, you literally had to sit there and just be quiet because you actually felt like you were in this world with them. Any little itty bitty noise that they'd make, these monsters come and kill them. And they pretty much already set up that there's going to be a second one. But I guarantee you guys, watching this is a completely different experience when you're trying to watch a horror movie. Because you're basically sitting there most of the times telling them, hey, somebody's back there. But here you literally have to be quiet. So, that was number 6. Kicking up the top 5 list is going to be Deadpool 2. Now, this one to me was not as, I want to say, as comical as the first one. Don't get me wrong, it did have some great fourth wall breaking moments. But I really just, this movie, and I felt was kind of similar to the first one, but I really like the story of this one. Basically, Wade and his wife are trying to have a kid. She ends up getting killed. Spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen this movie. And basically, throughout the entire movie, he's just trying to save the life of this one kid. Trying to change Cable's perspective on the kid, because in the future, he ends up destroying everything and killing Cable's family. So I really like that Deadpool basically turned into a hero more in this one instead of an anti-hero. So that is why Deadpool is at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is going to be Black Panther. Now, I found myself enjoying this movie way more than I thought I was, just like Aquaman. I mean, I didn't really know a lot about the Black Panther except from what we learned from him in the Civil War. So, going into this, I heard it was really good. So, going into it, I had no idea what was going to happen. Eric Killmonger probably ended up being one of my top favorite villains, heck, even one of my top favorite characters in this entire franchise. Unlike a lot of the villains in here, some of them don't really have a great outlook on how they want to do things and their way that they're doing stuff. Killmonger actually had a very specific reason wanting to go and become the Black Panther and dethrone T'Challa. So, Black Panther is here at number 4. Number 3, to me, the best scary movie of the entire year, that was Halloween. This is a great addition to the Halloween franchise. I absolutely love this movie. You guys can go and check mine and Ethan's review out. But, to me, even taking place 40 years after the original, completely ignoring all the other ones, this was the most brutal Michael Myers I have ever seen on the big screen. And they did tie up a lot of things from the first movie, and even threw in a lot of Easter eggs from the original movies. But to me, they should have just ended it here with this movie. Once again, I've given my opinion about that one. But I cannot wait to see how they are going to be able to top this one in the next movie. So Halloween comes in at number 3. Number 2, the Star Wars movie of the year, that is Solo, a Star Wars story. I have never had so much fun at a movie until I went and saw Solo. I mean, this movie, another one, kept me at the edge of my seat. I mean, the Kessel Run, the heist, everything with the coaxium. I mean, every part of this movie was just fun. Han, the guy playing Han, was actually very, very good. I was so impressed with him. Donald Glover did an excellent performance as Lando. And even Woody Harrelson being in the movie, was actually a very good addition as well. And of course, Chewbacca is Chewbacca. Can't do Chewbacca wrong. But this, to me, definitely is the most fun Star Wars movie ever made. So that is why this one is coming in at number 2. And guys, for me, the top movie of the year, should be no surprise, was Avengers Infinity War. This movie, oh my god, I've never had so many emotions. Excitement, sadness, I've already said excitement, but I mean, this movie was insane. And of course, the crazy ending, the snap at the end, killing off so many characters. And of course, now with this movie, we can get ready for Avengers Endgame. But to me, this is the best MCU movie of all time. To me, I don't think anything is going to top this one. Even Endgame. Who knows? It might even do it, but we'll see. So guys, those are my top 10 movies of the year. Let me know down in the comments section below. What were your top 10 favorite movies of the year? And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you smash that like button. And like always, guys, comment and subscribe. See ya.